So what I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to talk about some of the things that we do during the month of Elul, what some of the practices are, just kind of in a list, and then later in the month during on other days maybe elaborate on what those things are. So as Andreen talked about yesterday, we start the month with the Rosh Chodesh Behema, the Rosh Chodesh of the animals, and so we celebrate animals, we celebrate our pets and our relationship with animals, and we can continue doing that through the whole month, even though yesterday was the official day. We sound the shofar every day of the month of Elul, which announces the coming of the high holy season. It awakens the spirit and it inspires our soul for introspection and self-searching. We start the process of teshuvah. We start at least thinking about who we want to ask for forgiveness, what kind of things we want to do to acknowledge how we've wronged people or other people have wronged us through the year, and we can start asking for that forgiveness also during Elul. We perform tzedakah, giving money to those who need it, performing acts of justice. We recite slichot, which are special penitential prayers, sometimes through the month and sometimes just on special occasions. Many people visit the graves of loved ones or just spend time in the cemetery thinking about those who've passed, honoring them and remembering them, and kind of trying to use those memories as inspiration for themselves to live more fully in the future. And we start wishing each other Shana Tova, Happy New Year, or Gemar Chatima Tova. May you be sealed in the book of life. We start doing that during the month of Elul in preparation for Rosh Hashanah. Pears and plums are typical foods for this time of the year. And then the other main thing that many people observe is to recite Psalm 27 each day, starting at the beginning of Elul and going all the way through the days of through Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and through Sukkot to the end of Sukkot. And so we're going to try and do a lot of different versions of Psalm 27. The traditional translation's pretty dry and severe, I find. So I search for more contemporary translations. And so I would like to read this one, which is Psalm 27, You Are My Light and My Hope by Rabbi Brant Rosen. You are my light and my hope. Why should I fear? You are my life and my strength. So why do I tremble? When I contemplate surrender to my dread of the unknown, I hold tight to you and your strength gives me strength. I only ask one thing of you, just this one thing, that I may be welcome in your house all the days of my life, to dwell in your innermost place, in safety beneath the softness of your wings. Be my shelter when I am racked by hardship and disquiet. Offer me sanctuary, and from there I will sing hymns to the darkness with openness and love. Do you hear my song? Do you hear me when I cry to you? Do not turn away. I seek you endlessly. I turn constantly toward your light. In my darkest moments, of this I am sure, I will never be alone. Yes, even if my father and mother abandoned me, you will be there to gather me up. Guide me in your ways. Lead me down the paths of wholeness and peace. Remind me that no matter how far I may stray, there is always a road to return. Though I don't always see it, I will ever trust in your goodness, right here, right now, in the land of the living. Hold on to your hope and be strong. The time of our return will soon arrive.
Here we go.
Tikia! Shivarim Tua! Tikia! Tikia! Shivarim! Tikia! Tikia! Tikia. This is Lilia.
Do you want to say Tov, everyone?
Because I forgot to bring my shofar to Italy.
Say Hodesh Tov.
Hi, Dominique.
He says Hodesh Tov with a shofar in his mouth.